So moving forward, I removed my injectors and I removed my return lines, and these are set up on my workbench. I took a single piece of the stock return lines to my local auto parts store and had them cut a 4-foot section of this rubber fuel hose. And what I did then was I take each and every piece of the stock hose, lined it up, and I used a pair of cutters to carefully cut the same lengths, and then I just taped them together to remember which one's which. And then for the last one on the last injector, the plug, I took a small piece the same size as the stock one, and I used some RTV and a little screw, and I screwed that in to seal off that end. So that should work for that. Moving on to the injectors. First of all, be very careful with these. They're very fragile. I'm replacing the tip shortly, but I started using my wire brush, and I also use brake cleaner to start cleaning the outside housings, lower and upper halves. Make sure you clean around these return line nipples very well, and just try to keep crud out of the ports, even though you will be disassembling and cleaning everything. Just try to keep everything as clean as possible, because everything's very sensitive when it comes to injectors, and you don't want to ruin your new injector tips. Okay, what I did also was, after I cleaned them, I used a lint-free rag to wipe off any residue or debris of any sort, and then I used them to wrap it up, and I used some tape to somewhat seal. I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag before I forget about them, and then I will start doing the tips. Also, you really want to wear some type of automotive or any type of rubber glove to keep the oils. When you start doing these tips, you really want to have gloves on, because you want to keep the oils off these. Like I said, they're very sensitive, and you don't want to ruin the fresh tips you install. That's pretty much it, guys. More diesel Mercedes videos coming soon. Take care.